Oh man, I'm so pumped up. Another random fighter select tournament battle that we got here. We got Taboot Bone for Life making his debut, going up against WP Rockhead.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What up, people? Right away, we're right at the fighter selection menu here. It looks like Taboot is stuck with Alex Chambers, and Rockhead hasn't made his selection. Remember, you get 2 tries. Okay, so he's hit Felice Herring, didn't like it, and then he went with Carla Esparza. And if you have 2 chances to hit the random fighter select button, but if you don't like your first selection and you hit it again, you got to go with your second fighter. You can't go back and say, oh, I liked Felice Herring over Esparza. You got to go with your second one. So you're kind of rolling the dice, no pun intended, if you hit that fighter select button twice. So we got quite an interesting matchup. And remember, in the last tournament, I don't think we saw one female matchup. You know what I mean? I don't think we ever saw the PS4 fighters use the female division, any of the female divisions. So this is very refreshing, very nice to see. I never thought we would see a Chambers sighting or an Esparza sighting. So they're going to get some octagon time, and that's good, man, because the female fighters are good in this game. So here we go. Nice respect. Gotta love Rockhead for showing that respect right away, man. So just remember, Bone, we're going to call him Bone. Bone is in blue, so B for blue, and Rock for red. Oh, look at that. Rockhead's in red, so here we go. And it's always funny, man. The first fight is that feeling out process, trying to see what your opponent's made of. There's a lot of people that play this game, so, you know, most of the time you're not familiar with your opponent unless you make it into the later rounds. Nice. And Chambers looks very confident right here. And you wonder when Rockhead's going to employ that elite grappling by Esparza. I always find in real life Esparza tends to over-grapple in her fights. Always tends to shoot, but what crisp stand-up by Bone, man. Bone looking very crisp, very confident. And I like how he's not just, you know, pushing forward. He's hanging back, he's scoring, and then moving back. He's got that reach advantage. Esparza is, you know, tiny. She's got great wrestling, so let's see what Rockhead does. Throwing those double straights. Nice. I hope he continues going after that front leg right there. Because if you keep on hitting that front leg, man, your opponent's takedown defense goes way down. I don't know if you knew that. So if you're a wrestling guy, I like to believe I'm a wrestling guy now, or a mixed martial arts guy, you tickle that leg, because then you can go for nice takedowns. And you can see that in Rockhead. Rockhead's a smart fighter. It's kind of throwing Taboot off right here. Oh, but a nice kick right there, a nice high kick. Oh, wow. Bone, I'm telling you, Bone is a bad dude, man, on the feet. Can't get overconfident, though. And he's kind of going head heavy right here. But why not, man? Rocked him twice. Or rocked her twice. And it looks like Rockhead is just working that leg. And look at that. You can see that welt. You see that welt, people? That's awesome. But working that leg, and then maybe in that second round we'll go for a takedown. There's not a lot of time, so you don't want to really show your cards early in a fight, especially when it's a series best 2 out of 3. But look at that, the planting foot right there. That front leg. Good job on EA Sports. You could really see that that leg looks ginger, man. And even though Bone won this round, man, you gotta say that Rockhead is winning the fight. I know, you're probably thinking, Ricky, that doesn't make any sense at all. But what I'm saying is, if the fight continues on and gets into that deep waters, yeah, like we always like to say, gotta say advantage Rockhead if he can, you know, fight with a great strategy and not take too many shots to the head. And I'm just thinking, if I'm in Rockhead's corner right now, you got to say to him, you know, you took a lot of shots to the head there. You got to pressure, protect that head, and then go for that takedown. Anytime my opponent gets close to the fence, employ that takedown. And you know Esparza's got that bully double leg takedown and that, you know, that driving takedown that a lot of people use these days. Mutual respect, like to see that. It's always funny that you see the mutual respect, and then when the tournament gets going, it's like the competitive edge just comes out in everybody. But you can show respect and be competitive, so. But anyway, it looks like Bone is kind of losing his marbles here. He's throwing a lot of heavy haymakers, trying to win the fight in the first minute here. And he's got to fight like how we fought in that the first couple minutes of that round, where he's just patient, technical. Don't try to go nuts. Well, this is turning into a nice strategy battle, you know? One guy working the head, the other guy working the legs. Oh, but Bone's stand-up it's really nice to see. When he's contained, when he's patient, he keeps those combos tight. There we go. Kind of drove that. Yeah, but when he's patient and keeps the combos tight, it's hard to say. He's really deadly. He can't get carried away, though. Because right here, he's winning this round. You know, and if he could continue this for the remainder of this round, loses the third, he's winning the fight. You see Rockhead here. He's got to fight with a little bit of desperation here. And I don't know if Esparza has the ankle pick. I'm pretty sure she does. But once your opponent starts backing up, see right there? There's that window for that ankle pick. I don't know if you guys employed the ankle pick. There we go. Or that driving takedown. Ooh. See, going for that guillotine when your opponent has all that stamina is deadly, because then you give up a position on the mat. You see that? Right into side control. So in my opinion, when guys do that, oh, nice. Best thing to do is to just wait it out. And look at this grappling ability by Rockhead. Rockhead, look at that.
Under a minute now to go.
And he should have been nice. Good escape by Bone. But Rockhead should be implementing this grappling advantage here. Oh, sloppy kick earlier on in the round.
30 seconds.
What a fight, man. Advantage Bone still. Oh, nice takedown defense. And Rockhead is playing exactly like Esparza would, telegraphing that takedown. And that's such a stamina sucker. Oh, nice switch right there, but obviously not a lot of time. Wow. You could argue that the first two rounds were Bones, man. So if I'm in Rockhead's corner, he's got to finish here in order to get this first fight in the books. And again, the first two fights are only 3 rounds, so you don't have a lot of patching up. You know, if it's a 5-round fight, you could patch up some of your mistakes. So here we go. Stamina advantage for Rockhead. Rockhead, I like this guy, man. Very sportsman. And here we go. Let's see Rockhead go and get it here. Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting. 4 minutes and 20 left in this round. And let's see if Bone can, you know, just survive off of his back or off of her back. Ooh. And Rockhead knows, man. He knows he's got time. See, right here, what I would do now is, yeah, no, I would fake mount and then punch, maybe go to side control. So I think Esparza's got the crucifix. But great denials here. Those denials are tough to do.
Hip escape, nice hip escape.
But you always have to remember where your opponent has gone. So he always... Nice. It always seems like Bone is going right and then left.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
So you got to switch up your patterns because the good fighter... Look, he may go... Oh, nice. I like how he's switching it up. Good on him. Now he's going left. Nice. He may get up here. He does get up. But look at the stamina's down. And Rockhead still needs to push forward. And again, when you're working your ground game, if you want to win via ground and pound with 2 minutes left, may not be enough time. And you can sense the desperation on Rockhead now. He's kind of getting sloppy with his kicks. Now, do you pack it in if you're on Bone's side, thinking that you've won the first 2 rounds? Or do you go and get it? Oh, nice! Oh, man. And this is really going to win him this round. If he could keep it like this with a wobble. And look at Rockhead's going to go mental here. But good on him. Go down with your shield, man, because you're not going to win a decision. Oh, he's got a chance. I love how he's tearing up that leg because Bone can't get go. Oh my gosh, where did that come out of? It's over. That came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. And it looked like Rockhead was doing his thing and pushing forward, and he looked like he had the fight won, and then Taboot Bone for life just came out with a dynamite punch right there and finished the fight, man. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. But you got to take a breath, man. Relax, and we got to get into the next fight, and who knows what's going to happen. The cool thing about this tournament is that you never know, you know, Taboot could get really lucky in that random fighter select and really have that opportunity of having the stat advantage. So let's move on to the next fight. I'll be right back. All right, people, I just took a sip of a coffee and I'm ready to go for the second fight. And it looks like we're moving on to the bantamweight division. And in this tournament, you can't use the same division twice in a matchup. So here we go. The first pick for Taboot is Frankie Saenz. This guy can't get lucky, man. He's probably going to hit the random select button again. And let's see. Or is he's thinking about it. Wow. And Rockhead got Cody Garbrandt? Are you kidding me? Rockhead got Cody Garbrandt. And nice. Look at that. Taboot getting Uriah Faber. So it's kind of it's an even fight now, but that would have been terrible. That would have definitely sucked if he had to rock Saenz versus Cody Garbrandt. So wow, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be hopefully it's going to be another seesaw battle, but man, could we see a third fight? It's possible. These guys are very even. And look at that. Their showdown is even as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Rockhead can regroup, man. He had the fight right at the end there. And he's got an amazing pick here in Cody Garbrandt. So let's see what happens. Remember, in the first fight, he wanted to get the fight to the mat eventually. And now using Cody, you want to keep it on the feet. And maybe Bone wants to get the fight to the mat. So you see how the tables have turned. The strategies have changed. But who knows? And Uriah's got quick hands, though, in this game. Wow, 1-2 high kick right away. Oh, my gosh. Bone for life, man. Fantastic stand-up. And he's showing the respect. Is he going to let him up? Oh, look at this. What class from these two fighters here. But what a way to get things started, my gosh. He started off with a 1-2 high kick. Remember Forrest Griffin against Anderson Silva? That's what he started off with, but too bad he whiffed on the head kick. Anderson just swayed back, but look at this. Seems like Bone for Life has to go somewhere, man. He's got a date or something, because he's coming out. Oh, wow. He got really sloppy right there. Nice. I like what Rockhead's doing. Just back away. You know, you rocked them. Your stamina was low. No need to go crazy. And you see, look at that. See that pattern though for Bone? Once he hits you with the 1-2, man, I would be ducking, because you're gonna avoid that high kick. I know I bring back old fights from the past, but it reminds me of Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard. Remember the fight when Maynard rocked Frankie Edgar, and then he kept on looking for the knockout, and he was missing it. But he got a taste of it, and then remember Randy Couture was in Gray Maynard's corner, and he slapped him in between rounds saying, "What are you doing? Don't try to go for the knockout, just fight your fight." And that's what Bone needs to do. Don't need to end it right away. And it seems like he's settling in. Oh, nice. Look at that, Rockhead. And again, oh, he used a lot of stamina, and he still gets the denial. But he knows after that first fight that he has that grappling advantage. You know, I have to say that on the feet, you got to say advantage Bone, but on the mat, advantage Rockhead. So he knows he's got that advantage, but couldn't keep the fight down. And my dog... Seems like my dog's cheering for Rockhead, saying, "Get that fight to the mat."
He's throwing some hard shots now.
Wow, and both of these guys not doing the greatest job with the stamina management. Rockhead's doing a better job than Bone. But how are these guys going to fare in that third round? Oh, man, sloppiness. Wow. Someone's got to tell Bone to calm down. Wow. But even though he, you know, was a little sloppy there at the end, Rockhead really didn't take advantage of it. But he's winning the stamina game, but I would like to see Rockhead be a little more aggressive. Seems like he's fighting just a little too passive. And I feel like if he ramps it up a little bit, he becomes a little more aggressive. And he's got Cody Garbrandt, man. Cody's got some sick hands, man. And it looks like he sounds like, or not sounds like, it looks like he's listening to me. And that 1-2 high kick is telegraphed, man. Oh, heavy haymakers. Look at Rockhead just hanging back. I think he believes that Bone's gonna eventually gas himself out. Nice denial. Oh, nice. He did the double fake. Fake down low. Wow, and look at him just cut right through the guard of Bone, right into mount. And nice. See, in those situations when I transition, I like to transition and then wait and be an observer and see what my opponent's gonna do. Then fake a transition, strike a little bit, and then try to get a denial. Then strike and go for a transition, you know, advancement. But to each his own. Wow. I really do like right now what Rockhead is doing in a way of anticipating, trying to anticipate the combos of Bone, because he loves to finish with that high kick and you could evade it. See that? And once you miss, it's a stamina sucker. This is such a close fight, man. Hopefully you're all enjoying this random fighter select matchup. It was nice to see in that first fight Esparza and Chambers. And now we're seeing two guys, man, that training partners, brothers. Nice takedown.
It looks to me.
Oh, good denial.
Towards either side.
Oh, nice. First time we're seeing them in the clinch. Grabs the leg, gets that takedown. Let's see if he can deny some transitions.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Nice. He's really good at denying those transitions in the mount. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Back into mount. This is crazy.
Oh, back into mount. This is bread and butter, but time's not on his side.
To the full mount.
Oh, good job by Bone getting out. Nice reversal.
Very nice.
And it just seemed like Rockhead just really was, you know, telegraphing that. Really showing a little too much about his love for the mount. That's the key, man. On the mat, sometimes you plant that seed that you're going mount or going one way, and then you got to go the other way, man. If you're a little too obvious, these good players are going to pick up on it. So Rockhead, if he's going to take it back to the mat, I would try to throw in some side saddle, side control. I don't think Cody's got, oh wow, I don't think he's got crucifix. Oh, desperation takedown and gets it. Smart move. Oh, guillotine. And you know Faber's got a good guillotine in real life. Is it going to translate in the game?
He escaped the guillotine. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning.
Wow, back to his bread and butter. This is deadly.
Hip escape.
Oh,
Gets out of the full mount.
goes left twice.
Back to the mount again.
Gets it again. Let's see if he goes left again.
Posturing up here.
Goes right.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Nice. And Bone's holding his own on the mat, not taking a lot of damage. You know, most guys, when they get mounted like that, you know, the fight's over. Ooh. Wow. Not a lot of zip on those kicks, though, for Rockhead, unfortunately. Oh. Kicked him right out. Kicked his legs right out of him.
That kick is good by Faber. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. Don't be
Oh,
afraid to
nice.
get that
Nice
hit on the
combo.
center line.
Still got to say advantage Bone in this fight. Rockhead's tournament life is on the line here. He really needs to push forward, take his chances. Oh, it gets that chicken leg. But look at his stamina, so low. And he's still trying to transition with low stamina. Did you guys see that? Bad mistake. I would have wait for that stamina to get back to full throttle and then start thinking about your next move on the mat. And at that point, Bone. Oh, what's this? Windshield choke. Wow. But yeah, you got to be patient, man. Oh, Anaconda. Faber's got some awesome chokes. But you know that windshield choke? Who was applying that choke? I'm confused. Let me know in the comments. I got to rewatch that. Who was applying that choke?
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Oh, nice denial. And Bone is a very good reactive grappler, man. Seeing what his opponent's doing and reacting. And look at this. And again, his stamina's down. It's nice to see that he's patient. Good denial. Oh, heavy elbows. Posture up. And this is like putting a stamp on this fight right here. Taboo Bone for life could be punching his ticket into the second round, which is not easy to do. Wow. Let's see who won that fight. What a battle. Very, you know, a strategy-based fight for sure. Here we go. I think Bone takes it here. 29-28. Yeah, so Taboo Bone for life is punching his ticket to the next round. Respect to Rockhead on a great performance. What a battle. It was so close. Let me know in the comments area your thoughts on this fight, and I'll catch you in the next tournament battle. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and you are awesome.